Okay, we are live at the moment.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Let me check. Someone say something. I just want to check the audio.
Hi.
Hello.
There we go. Audio is fine. You got both of your volumes are fine. Okay,
Yay.
so yesterday we had the idea. Hey, we should like spend some time just talking about shit that we know about.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I'm gonna use the quote that Asterix used, presented by you, presented to you by autism. This is
Sponsored by Autism.
um
Sponsored.
a new thing. Yeah, sponsored by autism. uh, this is us talking about weird shit that we have a lot of knowledge about for like 20 minutes. Actually,
Yeah.
let me tag Bismarck. Let me see if he's online.
Yeah, I want to he has no idea we're doing this, by the way.
Yeah,
Here's
no.
here's
Like I tagged him with everyone, but I don't know if he was going to show up. It's fine. He can appear even if he takes a little while. He's going to be here for the weirder shit. Anyways, so the thing that I proposed yesterday, um, Matrix and Asterix, they both have like presentations they want to do. One thing that I
Mhm.
want to do, um, is just us going through a Godzilla iceberg, and just seeing how many of these I know.
Oh my
And
god, Lixie's
the
here.
ones that is Lixie is always here.
I don't get to read chat all the time.
um. So let me change the title. Uh, Crow talks about Godzilla for a while. There we
Oh,
go.
yeah. Perfect.
So I think that's enough introduction. We can start. Also, the way that I'm going to try to do this, I want to try to do it like kind of quick because as you can see, there's a fucking wall, enormous wall of text here. The
Yay.
iceberg is also in images, but for Matrix and Asterisks, so you guys can
Ew,
follow me in this.
Perfect. Perfect. Gigabyte.
amazing.
Okay, we're gonna start. First thing, Godzilla in Hell. There's a comic made by IDW. This is kind of like the more well-known Godzilla bullshit. Godzilla goes to hell. He fights a bunch of old enemies of his that like also went to hell. He kills the devil. He kills God, and then he kills Cthulhu, and then he revives. Um, you can look up pictures of it. I don't have them right now.
Okay,
Godzilla,
awesome.
which by the way, only will add to the insanity of this.
Oh god.
Godzilla
That's the
98.
banger to start off.
Godzilla 98. Godzilla 98 sequel. Godzilla 98 is that one that we watched. That like it's the dinosaur Godzilla that like people didn't
Mhm.
like. There was
Yeah.
supposed to be a sequel. It was canceled. That's it.
Oh.
That
Awesome.
also, by the way, Toho got a very bad grudge against America for a little while because of just how bad it was, and they constantly made jabs at Godzilla. Um, to the American Godzilla. Just a second.
Wow.
Um, okay, Hanna Barbera. Hanna Barbera is the green Godzilla. Um, I'm pretty sure the fact that Godzilla appears as green a lot will be touched on later. But the reason why is because in the first time that they brought Godzilla raids again to America, in the poster he was green and he breathed fire.
Oh,
And that was also the poster that called him King of the Monsters, and the title kind of stuck. Anyway,
okay.
Hanna Barbera had a cartoon about Godzilla, and he fought a bunch of monsters in every episode. Also, he had a little like pterodactyl Godzilla called like I think his name was like Zilla Zillagoo something. I don't know.
Zillagoo.
It's like
Zilligoo.
he was like a little pterodactyl thing, and he was like his kid or something. I don't know.
Oh.
Okay,
Um,
awesome.
Godsey Ben, I don't remember what that is. Dogzilla was a Dogzilla was a like a book series, like a kids book series. Uh, that was about a dog that was destroying a city of rats, and it's very cute and adorable, and it's also very short. So go see it, go read it. Godzilla versus Zilla, Toho after Godzilla '98, Toho was like really mad at them, so they put Godzilla in other media. They changed his name to Zilla because of one of the jokes. Toho said that Godzilla '98 they removed the god in Godzilla.
Okay.
So
Oh.
they changed the name of the creature, even though like in in copyright that creature is still Godzilla. In lore, in universe, they call him Zilla now. Every time that he
Okay.
appears, uh, Zilla appears in Final Wars. Zilla fights Godzilla, and then he dies in 3 seconds. And then in the comics, he appears again, and he is really cool in the comics. Zilla is a girl. How could I commit such a mistake? By the way, I'm pretty sure this will be touched on later. Did you know the original Zilla model had a like fully modeled female sexual organs on Godzilla?
No.
Yeah, that's a thing. Marvel Godzilla was there were many comics made that Marvel made of Godzilla. Again, green Godzilla that breathed fire. Um, very for some reason also that Godzilla is one of the biggest ones. And when they lost the rights to him, they changed his design and pretended he was not Godzilla anymore, but he was still in the universe.
Okay,
Godzilla
awesome.
versus Gamera.
Amazing.
So people really, for the longest time, people always wanted Gamera to be like to fight Godzilla. That only happened once, and it was like during a convention that I forgot the name of, where like Gamera and Godzilla, like Gamera fought a bunch of enemies. It was to advertise one of the Gamera movies. I forgot the name.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot the name of the monster. Was Gamera versus? Cannot remember. Anyways, the only time Godzilla and Gamera ever fought directly was a live like
Oh,
presentation of the two suit actors fighting each other. They also fight Gorosaurus and Space Gyrus, which Gorosaurus is from Godzilla. He's like a dinosaur dude, and Gyrus is like a pterodactyl dude. He's from Gamera. Um, he It's the only time they ever fought that's lost footage, and no one has it. The only thing that exists is like a 15-second clip of Godzilla like hitting Gorosaurus, I think, and you can see Space Gyros in the shot. God, Bagan, he was like a big dude. I'm pretty sure he was like the. I'm pretty sure he was like one of the monsters they was thinking on before Destroya was a thing. Never appeared before. I think he appeared on one of the games, but never appeared before. His design is
incredible.
cool though. Godzilla and the Lost Continent. I forgot. Don't remember what it is. Gemstone Godzilla films. They are Godzilla animations. They are really good. And it's also theorized that the Godzilla that appears in it is Godzilla's son from the Heisei era. Remember the one that Destroya kills and then he
Yeah.
revives? Yeah, no, that
Oh.
they say it's the he fights Gigan and Megalon. They are really good animations, by the way. They are on YouTube. Shin Godzilla First Form. I'm pretty sure it is one of like is a guild shark. It's that shark that has the weird mouth and the red gills.
Yeah.
Godzilla Monster Apocalypse is a comic that I have. City Shrouded in Shadow is a game where you are like you're a person in a city that's being destroyed by giant monsters, and it's really cool. Godzilla, Gamera, and fucking what's the name of the guys from Evangelion?
No idea.
What?
The giant
Guys
robots from
from
Evangelion.
Evangelion.
Oh. Um. Uh.
Gyrus. Gyrus.
I don't
Evas.
remember.
God damn it. Is it
Yeah.
Evas? Yeah, it's Evas.
Evangelion Nerve.
I'm pretty sure they do appear. It's either them or the robots from Pacific Rim. Anyways,
Real.
um,
Either them or the monsters in Pacific Rim.
I mean there were robots in Pacific Rim.
Yeah,
I
that's
remember there
true.
were robots in Cities Tribe by Shadow. Bride of Godzilla. This to me personally, Bride of Godzilla should be down at the bottom of the list.
Real.
Bride of Godzilla was a canceled Godzilla movie where the daughter of Dr. Sarasawa, who is the original doctor that made the bomb that killed Godzilla, um,
Mm-hmm.
he apparently he turned his daughter into a giant robot. Godzilla falls in love with her, and then she explodes because she has an oxygen destroyer inside of her.
I think
Oh.
I'm going to.
Also, I'm pretty. I don't remember. I think her design was literally just a giant naked woman.
Ah.
Anyways, Godzilla Rage Across Time is a comic that I wanted to have. It's just Godzilla like through many periods of time, like causing mayhem.
Yeah.
Godzilla Cataclysm. I also think it is a comic. I actually might have it. Anyways, uh, the Godzilla comic, self-explanatory. King Kong vs. Godzilla.
Oh,
King
Godzilla.
King Kong versus Godzilla.
Gorgonzola.
King Kong versus Gorgonzola. Alternate endings. It is okay. So the first Godzilla versus King Kong movie, there is there's a problem with Godzilla dubs. I don't think it's a problem. They try to localize it, so they have like different translations. Different translations, like different phrases and stuff. There is the rumor that in the Japan version, Godzilla wins, and in the American version, King Kong wins. That's not.
Yeah.
This is a misconception. There are no alternate endings. It's just that in one they say, "Oh, I guess we'll never see Godzilla again," and the other is like, "I guess like it's only a matter of time before Godzilla reappears." It's like that's literally just a. Toho has confirmed that King Kong wins in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
Godzilla vs. Charles Barkley it's an advertisement where Godzilla plays basketball against basketball player Charles Barkley. Gigabash. Jesus Christ, I forgot what Gigabash is. But I know the name. Don't have the time. Call of Duty. There was a Call of Duty Kong versus Godzilla event, and you can get like items from it. And also, there's like a bunch of like teasers for the monsters that would appear in Godzilla X Kong, including Shimo. Doug, Barb, and Kevin. Doug is that lizard thing from Godzilla vs Kong and Godzilla X Kong. It's the one that eats the crab. He appears, he eats the
Yeah.
crab. Barb is the name of the female Muto that appears in King of the Monsters. I don't know why they named her Barb. She is named Barb. It is official, and I think it's very cute. Kevin is the left head of Ghidorah, and he is the dumb one.
Oh yeah.
Godzilla vs Kong vs Justice League.
Sometimes there's seven.
Godzilla vs Kong vs the Justice League is um is a comic that like was published like just some time ago. That's it. Godzilla almost kills Superman.
Oh.
Minecraft. There is a Minecraft DLC that you have the Godzilla monsters. That's it. Godzilla. I have no idea what that is.
Oh my god, we're at 3. You don't know.
We got three. uh, Godzilla 3D. There was supposed to be a a 3D animated Godzilla movie. Never happened.
Oh.
Always Sunset on Third Street 2. Godzilla and Megaguirus appear on the background. Multiple times also. Godzilla Island is a show. That's like it's a show that like it's. I think it's like 100 really short episodes, and the episodes are made with like action figures, and that's the one.
Oh.
That's the one that the female Gigan Fury appears. Because Gigan thinks about like like his dad and his mom, and his dad is like the classic Gigan, and the mom is the Gigan from Final Wars. Like, it is a little bit like a bit more feminine, but it is almost literally just that Gigan. So people theorize that Gigan is a female in that one.
Okay.
King Caesar's forgotten ability in the Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. King Caesar, the alien guys that created Mechagodzilla, they say, "Oh no, if King Caesar uses his ability, his secret ability, he might create monsters. Then we're gonna be in trouble." Never does that. King Caesar never creates monsters. He never brings monsters to life. This is never
Wow.
mentioned again, and everyone pretends it never happened. Godzilla and Anguirus talk. We have seen that clip. It is very funny. By the way, in the English, in the original Japanese, is just speech bubbles. The Americans decided to dub it.
Okay.
Singular Point Kaiju Confusion. Okay, Singular Point is an anime. It's a Godzilla anime from Netflix. It's bad, and it's also really, really fucking confusing. Confusing. I having to talk a lot, so this is a problem.
Yeah.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
Okay, Evangelion. Godzilla and Evangelion have a history together, and the history is nothing. Literally nothing. Until Shin Godzilla, that like the creator of Evangelion was one of the directors. So there's so much stuff that happened after that. Like there is merchandise, there is like Evas that are like fused with Godzilla. There are pachinko machines that have lore in them, and it's about Evangelion and Shin Godzilla. Also, Shin Ghidorah appears, and they fight Shin Ghidorah,
Oh,
a
wow.
character that did not exist before that, but now does, and he looks kind of cool. Yeah, no, Evangelion. Also, I'm pretty sure it's going to talk about it later. Shin Godzilla has concept art that's like that's like so Evangelion inspired. It's like the last form that he
Okay.
was supposed to take was like this weird humanoid thing with spikes on its shoulders. It is so Evangelion coded. It's ridiculous even. Manila takes over the Showa era. Manila is that really gross, ugly Godzilla son
Love
thing.
him. Don't
Yeah,
pick me.
Matrix loves Manila. There is the theory
Smart.
in the movie that he has introduced, that Son of Godzilla, the Godzilla suit is like crumbling and fucked because they abused the shit out
Oh.
of those suits. So it looks like Godzilla is really old in that movie. And Manila in that movie learns how to use the atomic breath. In the next movie, that is that is Destroy All Monsters, Manila cannot use his atomic breath. And Godzilla seems fine. So people theorize that Godzilla died, Manila grew up, found another kid or made another kid, and he is the Godzilla that we see from now on in the Showa era.
Okay.
Godzilla Legend, the Asuka Fortress. Ah, fuck! I'm not gonna remember this. I knew about this, but I forgot. But
Okay.
we're gonna need
Another tally.
another one.
Another tally. We're at 4.
Mega Godzilla. Mechagodzilla. I don't know Mechagodzilla. If I did, I forgot. Godzilla 98 is canon to GMK. Okay, in GMK, they GMK. It's like a little bit after Godzilla 98. I'm pretty sure GMK is from 2001. Which, by the way, the name is
Right.
the name is GMK because it is Godzilla, Mothra, King Ghidorah. Um, the plot of that movie is Godzilla was possessed by the souls of dead soldiers from the war, and now he's rampaging through the world. And now Mothra and King Ghidorah and Baragon need to stop him. Uh, Godzilla 98, Zilla, as we like to call her, they, in a certain point in the movie, they say, a giant monster attacked New York. Not New York. Whatever the city is from Godzilla 98. They thought that it was Godzilla, but it was actually just the Americans being stupid as usual. Those idiots. They don't say this
Real.
exact. They don't say these exact words, but like, it's kind of
It's implied.
it's implied. It's like, you fucking idiots. You called that Godzilla? That's not Godzilla, obviously. But in doing that, they accidentally made Godzilla 98 canon to JMK.
Oh no.
No, that's not bad. That's funny. Dragon Ball. There are many. There is a Godzilla cameo on the Dragon Ball anime, and there is a lot of cameos from other Godzilla monsters in the manga. Skeleturtle. Skeleturtle. It's in the picture. That's Skeleturtle. Do you see it? Do you gaze upon its glory?
Yes.
It is beautiful. Skeleturtle appears in the background of Godzilla versus Mothra.
Little guy.
No, sorry, not Godzilla versus Mothra. Mothra versus Godzilla. There's a difference, of course there is. Skeleturtle appears in the background. No one acknowledges the skeleton turtle, and the scene continues as if nothing happened.
There's no
There's a
skeleton.
skeleton turtle in the background, and no one says anything, and that's it.
All right.
Okay,
I
Zone
didn't think I'd
Fighter.
hear this when I joined.
Bismarck, my good friend.
Yeah!
Welcome
Said
to
hi.
the insanity.
Yeah! Being responsible for my autism.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So we had this idea yesterday.
Yeah, please explain, Asterix.
We had this idea yesterday. It's like, oh, we should do presentations, but Crow didn't want to make one. He's like, oh, I'll just use this iceberg.
So what we are doing, Bismarck, is we're looking at a Godzilla iceberg, a Godzilla iceberg that I didn't look at before, and we're looking at it and we're trying to we're marking down the ones that I don't know about, and I'm trying to explain them like really fast. I'm Asterix. At this point, we have 5, right?
Yeah, you're at
Like,
5.
yeah. By the way, Bismarck, the iceberg is on images.
I see it.
It is very long. I'm doing my best to be quick. Yeah, Skeleturtle. I'm going to explain the Skeleturtle specifically just for you, Bismarck, because you were here. Because you weren't here. Skeleturtle is that thing that is on the iceberg, a layer. Look at it. It's beautiful, isn't it?
Hold on, I gotta pull up the images tab.
The Skeleturtle is one of the best things ever. It appears on Mothra versus Godzilla. It appears on the background. No one acknowledges it. No one talks about it. It's just in the background, and we pretend as if nothing ever happened.
Yes, we do.
This sounds
Skeleturtle.
exactly like
Skeleturtle
fucking-
is very, very beloved in the Godzilla community.
I can understand why. Just a little guy.
Okay, Zone Fighter. Zone Fighter was a TV show about. It's kind of like Ultraman. that's just like a guy in a suit fighting monsters. And Godzilla makes many cameos. Gigan, the classic Gigan, dies. Like his canonical death is in Zone Fighter. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
90s Godzilla vs King Kong was supposed to be a thing, but they at the time they didn't have the rights for King Kong. He was not public domain yet, and they thought of the idea, hey, we don't own King Kong, but we do own Mechanic Kong. He's King Kong, but he's a robot. But then they thought maybe we shouldn't push our luck, so we're not doing this. So they didn't do it. Scrapped the Godzilla game monsters. I believe that Bagan is also one of these. No. Never mind. Sorry, I was committing a mistake. Remember?
Committing a mistake.
You guys were. It's because I was thinking of something else. Remember. The only makes us remember. I was playing a game, Godzilla Unleashed, a while ago. In that game, there are original monsters who are Crystalac, Obsidius, and I think it's just Crystalac and Obsidius. Doesn't matter. If there's another one, they are irrelevant and I hate them. But anyways, the thing is, Obsidius was a monster that, like, the fans, there was like a fan vote for, and Obsidius won. There were other ones. I'm pretty sure the other ones was like a mountain lion. No, not a mountain lion. Like, was literally a mountain lion thing. A bug. And doesn't matter. I got it. This one's taking way too long. The 2020 Godzilla Cinematic Universe. Okay. The Toho, because of Godzilla -1, Toho, they said that they were interested in making a cinematic universe the same way that Marvel has, where like they with like a bunch of different characters from that universe like kind of coming together. So they kind of had that idea, and Godzilla -1 was quote unquote going to be. This was like rumors, right? This was like the beginning of 2020 was like the first time that we had like a glimpse of Godzilla -1, for example. For a long time we had literally no news about this. Godzilla -1 might be a step in that direction. We don't know. So this is kind of like just speculation for now. Varan gets left behind. Varan is a monster in the Godzilla franchise. He had a movie. I'm pretty sure the name was like Varan the giant Varan the something beast. Is a movie. He's one of the Toho monsters that had like his own original movie in the 50s. Varan has made some other appearances. Never made a big appearance before. He was supposed to appear in GMK. Did not. He was replaced with King Ghidorah and Mothra.
Okay.
People really like him though. People will not forget about him. Godzilla Singular Point makes a reference to him. Like people don't want to forget Varan because they do like him. Frankenstein versus Godzilla. There was a pitch for Godzilla versus Frankenstein, where Frankenstein was going to be a little boy that survived the Hiroshima bomb. So he was a monster, and then he was killed, and he was just a heart. And then the bomb hit and made him regenerate into a full monster creature, and then he would fight Godzilla. And then they discarded the idea because it was terrible, and Godzilla was not involved with it before. And then they did make a movie where Frankenstein is a giant monster, but the villain is Baragon, not Godzilla. Scrapped Monster vs Titans. There are a bunch of Titans that were supposed to appear in the legendary movies. You can see a bunch of them in the concept art. In the concept art of King of the Monsters, there is a bunch of like classic Godzilla monsters. So you have Gigan, you have Kong also appears there. I'm pretty sure Megalon and Gyros appears. And also Gamera. Gamera is not a Godzilla monster, but like Gamera was there. And the reason why they are in the concept art is because they didn't know that they were going to, like, the artists didn't know that they were going to pay for every license to use a Godzilla monster.
Yeah.
So they are in the concept art, but they were not in the movie. Also, they didn't know that Gamera was not. They didn't have the rights to Gamera.
Oh, I know that.
But that would be really cool. Godzilla the Ride. Godzilla the Ride! Giant Monsters Ultimate Battle. Okay, in Japan, one thing that they really like, they really like is their rides. They're Godzilla themed. There is one.
Yeah.
This is not the one that we're talking about. This one is specific. But there is one ride that's literally just Shin Godzilla's mouth open, and you can take and you go down his mouth. It's pretty cool. Godzilla the Ride, Giant Monsters Ultimate Battle. It is a ride that is the design that is there is Godzilla minus, like, it's by the same guy that designed Godzilla -1. Like the design for that Godzilla, and it is a full ride where you and like 70 other people look at a screen. And I guess the idea is that you guys are like trying to survive a battle between Godzilla and King Ghidorah. And it's really cool. It's really well animated also. And I think
So
it is
you just
extra
watch
cool.
it?
Hmm?
So you just watch the ride?
Yeah, it's like imagine you're like inside of a train and Godzilla and Ghidorah are fighting outside, and like the whole ride.
Oh.
The whole ride is like a 4D experience.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like
a lot of
the
things, right?
yeah, it's like the Transformers one in Universal.
Like.
Mm.
Move around.
I think that something that I think is cool about this is that because the design for this Godzilla was made by the guy who made the design for Godzilla -1, and the Ghidorah design also, and the creator of Godzilla -1 has stated that he wanted to make a sequel, and he wanted to make a sequel with Ghidorah in it. And I think it's really cool because then you can imagine that design of Ghidorah would be used. Godzilla Reborn. I forgot what it is. Continuation King Kong versus Godzilla. There was supposed to be a continuation. King Kong was going to go to Africa. And he was going to kind of like cause trouble there. So they would revive Godzilla to go kill Kong. And that's it.
Okay.
Godzilla versus Barubaroi. Cancel Godzilla movie. Godzilla fights a monster. That's it.
Okay.
Let me scroll down a little bit on the iceberg because we're done with layer 2. Hedorah had a scrap
Where
fight.
to?
No, but it
I
needs
was
to be.
wondering how long you fuckers have been here for.
It needs to be
We've been here for like 30 minutes, I think.
30 minutes. Yeah. I'm trying to be fast.
They were
How
very
many?
different
How many
things.
did I get wrong that I didn't get? Yeah.
You've only got
6.
Good.
I've only
Cool.
got 4.
Okay. Hedorah scrapped fight in Final Wars. Hedorah had a fight in Final Wars that was cut. That was supposed to be a bit longer. The people who were working in Final Wars, they really liked Hedorah. So even though Hedorah got like 5 seconds of screen time, in the end credits, there's a post-credit scene that's just Hedorah destroying some buildings because they really like Hedorah. Hedorah is like the big smog like he's the pollution monster. I don't know if you guys remember him. He has the cool eyes.
I do. Yeah.
Godzilla Jr. is Godzilla 2000. this is a misconception because people think that Godzilla 2000 is a sequel to Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. It is not. That's not true. Jesus Christ. Transforming Bullet. I don't remember. I think Transformer Bullet Train Robot Shinkalion. I don't remember what this is. Godzilla Online. Don't remember. Godzilla versus Junior Godzilla. There was supposed to be a movie where Godzilla fights Godzilla Jr. And then at the end the army kills Godzilla. Shin Godzilla 2.
Oh.
There is a
But not Godzilla Jr.?
no, because Godzilla Jr. is a good guy. Shin Godzilla 2. In the final scenes of Shin Godzilla, Shin Godzilla is like frozen in place, and at the end of his tail, there is a bunch of like humanoid monster things that are crawling out of his tail, but they're frozen. People thought that there was going to be a Shin Godzilla 2 that had to do with those weird monsters. There's not. There will never be. Singular Point cameos. Godzilla Singular Point. Terrible show. I hate it. It's terrible anime. But at the end of each one of the credits, there is a reference to every single Godzilla movie. Like there's a cameo for every single Godzilla movie, and that's really cool. God Godzilla, not official. It is from a fan comic, a fan manga, I guess I should say. It is basically Godzilla, but he's super big and he has like wings. It's kind of cool.
Okay.
Love Hina, don't remember. Godzilla TV. Godzilla TV was supposed to market, I believe it was to market Godzilla versus Mothra. Or Godzilla versus Mechagodzilla. Godzilla TV was like to advertise that shit, and it had like most of it is lost media. No one know where it went. One of the only things you can find is that one clip of Mechagodzilla and Godzilla like in a reporter room, and then they start fighting.
Yeah.
Godzilla vs. Kamacuras, again, cancelled movie. Godzilla fights a big monster. Original Ibira, Horror of the Deep. So the original Ibira, the idea was that Ibira was going to fight Kong. The movie where Ibira appears was supposed to be a King Kong movie. But then they couldn't use King Kong, so they used Godzilla. I'm gonna vomit.
Okay.
Shin.
I'm gonna vomit first.
Shin Godzilla's first appearance. I believe that Shin Godzilla's first appearance was at a. I'm pretty sure it was a G-Fest. It was like when the design was the first time that it appeared. Godzilla vs. Chaos. Again, a cancelled Godzilla movie where he fights a giant monster. I specifically like this name because I like to think that it is Perfect Chaos from Sonic Adventure. Monster Planet of Godzilla. Monster Planet of Godzilla. It is a movie. It's not a movie. Again, it's another movie that was that was just cancelled. Shin Godzilla VR is a game. Wait, no, I don't know this. I think I don't know this. Never mind. I was thinking of something else. Godzilla and the Martians. Godzilla and the Martians is a non-official game that's just a clone of the original Donkey Kong, but instead of Donkey Kong is Godzilla, and instead of barrels it's Martians. Commodore Plus 4, I forgot. Cancelled NES Rodan game, it's self-explanatory. Scrapped to Final Wars, Kaiju Hedorah versus Midora. There was supposed to be a fight between. That's it. There was supposed to be a fight against of Hedorah against another monster. Lost in Time. Don't remember. Godzilla meets Bambi. I don't know about this, and I'm curious. I might need to make some research. PUBG Mobile. There was a Godzilla crossover. MonsterVerse prequel film. Don't remember. Pacific Rim crossover. They really wanted to make a Pacific Rim crossover. They really wanted to make one, but it is very unlikely the legendary will do it, because it's very difficult for you to. It is very difficult for you to. What's the name? To justify putting the Jaegers from Pacific Rim in the MonsterVerse universe.
Okay.
Godzilla Zero. Jesus Christ, I forgot about Godzilla Zero. I don't remember. Fuck it. Don't have time. Godzilla vs. Red Moon. Godzilla vs. Red Moon was supposed to be a movie that Godzilla fights a giant monster, then it was cancelled. I'm pretty sure they made Godzilla vs. Destroyer after. No. Godzilla vs. Red Moon was made. Was supposed to be the next movie after Godzilla vs. Hedorah. That's it.
Damn.
Singular Point Season 2. It will never happen because that show sucks. Giant Monsters Convert to Okinawa. Jesus, that's such a long name. I don't remember what this is. Godzilla vs. Ghost Godzilla. There was... they had the idea that Godzilla would fight like the ghost of the original Godzilla, the one that died in '54. They didn't want to do it because Godzilla had already fought two other Godzilla clones, which is Mechagodzilla and Space Godzilla. So they were like, hey, we should not make Godzilla fight himself again. So it didn't happen. This one is very interesting. The 77 Italian cut. So there is this guy, right? His name is Luigi Cozzi. Luigi Cozzi really likes Godzilla from 54, right? And one thing that this guy really likes also is to get old movies that are black and white and republish them, like re-put them re-release them in Italy, right? In 77, this guy made a re-release of Godzilla 54, and this is lost footage, by the way, and the reason why it's lost footage is because the movies at the time, the movies in Italy at the time, they were 1 hour and 40 minutes long. So and Godzilla, it's only 1 hour and 20 minutes long. So to put in more space, he used footage of other Godzilla movies. Another movie that I forgot the name, that's also about giant monsters. It's a classic. I don't know how I forgot it. Anyways, and he also used real footage from the bomb of Hiroshima with actual dead people.
Oh my god.
Jeez!
So in this Italian cut, it is, and also, by the way, because the movie is black and white, that guy had his own way of adding color to it that looks terrible. So any of the footage that you can find nowadays that has is super saturated and weird and has some weird colors on it, and it had real dead people in footage. And good luck trying to find that thing. You're never finding it.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
The Dream Challenge. Dream Challenge Godzilla appears in Sukagawa. I don't remember. I might remember it. Because I recognize the name, but we'll leave it at that for now. Tokyo is a fine place. I forgot about it. Monarch G Team. The G Team, they're the people who fight against Godzilla. Resurrection of Godzilla was supposed to be a movie, was cancelled. Eternal Linkage, I forget. Go Godman. Oh god. Go Godman was supposed to be... I believe it was supposed to be a show about Godzilla. Oh yeah, by the way, this is... Did I skip a layer? No, I just forgot to announce. We're in the 4th layer already. Go Godman, I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be a show. Tokyo, 1960. Tokyo 1960. I'm pretty sure it was just. Ah, yeah. No, I remember. I remember this. It is a release of Godzilla that was in the Philippines, and I'm pretty sure that it had like some edits to it, with like, I think it was like just some edit scenes with actors from the Philippines. Also, all footage was lost. Apparently, all the copies that they had of that release were destroyed with time.
Oh wow.
Godzilla Micro Battle playsets. It was toys that was like Godzilla's head, and then you open his mouth, and on the inside is like a little scenery that you can play with your toys, and like there are like a little Godzilla and a little enemy Godzilla thing. It's pretty cool. Cancelled Godzilla 98. Cancelled Godzilla 98 cartoon line. There, Godzilla 98, because Toho was like so faithful in it, they immediately greenlit a cartoon. The cartoon is actually pretty good. It's very nice. It's a cool cartoon. But the problem is, because Godzilla 98 like sucked, like it was terrible, it didn't do well. The cartoon line was canceled. The toys for the cartoon were canceled, and Walmart literally stopped selling them.
Wow.
Yeah. So like, I'm pretty sure like they were given later as like prizes in certain things. It's like it's really rare shit. 99 King Ghidorah film. There was supposed to be a King Ghidorah film, was never made. Shin Arima, I forgot what it is. American version of Godzilla Destroy All Monsters. Remember what I said, that sometimes there is like different dub versions for the American versions?
Mhm.
That's it. It has like some added scenes and stuff like that. The Lost Gamer and Godzilla fight I already talked about. It is the fight that they fought at one convention and it never happened again. Vishnu is a titan. It's a dead titan that appeared in the Godzilla 2014 Comic-Con trailer. It was given a name in the art for the movie. Vishnu never appeared again. It will never appear again. It's already dead, and it never even had any screen time. Okay, this is another interesting one. Wolfman vs. Godzilla is it's a non-official, it's a fan film about a werewolf that becomes irradiated and then fights Godzilla. It's this. It's what's on the picture here.
Oh, okay.
It is a full movie that was lost with time.
Oh.
It became lost footage until 2023, last year. 20 minutes of footage were released. Like after years of this thing being lost, it was released. Like 20 minutes of it. Because it was like it was shut down by Toho for a long time. Because this is not official and they can't use Godzilla. It's theirs.
Yeah.
Also, by the way, a fun fact: Nicolas Cage really likes this movie.
Oh.
Oh,
Apparently,
okay.
he has one of the original posters for it.
Jesus.
More reasons to like Nicolas Cage?
Hmm?
More reasons to like Nicolas Cage.
Exactly. No, that guy's awesome. If you guys saw the list of things that he did with his money, I'm so jealous. I would do the same. He bought he bought a haunted mansion just because he could.
Yep.
Nice. I would do the same.
1988
I was
animated Godzilla film was not made because it was going to be too expensive. Leoprodon was supposed to be a monster, was never made.
A magical Leopardon, Charlie.
Mecha Mothra. Okay. In Godzilla vs. Mothra, in the Heisei era, Mothra was supposed to die, and then in the next movie they were going to revive her into a cyborg. Also, she was supposed to look kind of more like a dragonfly rather than a moth. Godzilla vs. Deep Sea Life. It was going to be a movie about Godzilla fighting a bunch of monsters that came from the deep sea. It was never made because it was going to be too expensive. Batholith vs. Methuselah. Okay, Methuselah is a monster from Monsterverse. It is like a big mountain creature. There is a guy that sued Legendary because Methuselah was too similar to one of the designs that he made. And to this day, Methuselah is one of the titans that like is last used in the Monsterverse, and people theorize that the reason why is because they don't want to push their luck with another lawsuit. Because I'm pretty sure they won this, but they don't want to push their luck. Outpost Easter eggs. I forgot. Godzilla vs. the Space Monsters, Earth Defense Directive. Again, not a made movie. Monsterverse video game. There are rumors that there's going to be a Monsterverse video game where you survive a city being destroyed by monsters.
Oh, awesome.
Chibi Godzilla star. Chibi Godzilla. Okay. Chibi Godzilla. I already showed it to you guys. It's a show. It's an animated show like with like short episodes of Chibi Godzilla and his friends having fun. Also, Chibi Godzilla is the son of the actual Godzilla. Godzilla has a lot of kids.
Okay.
Gives a look at the bitches.
Star Godzilla. Star Godzilla. No, I'm thinking of something else. I don't know what this is. Phosphora. I forgot what Phosphora is also. Okay. Jesus Christ, right the first one. God's Godzilla.
Which one is this? What the fuck?
This is the last layer.
5!
This is the last layer. Layer 5. We were supposed to do this, and we forgot.
Oh,
What?
you're the one reading it.
God's Godzilla. Give me a second. I'm trying to remember exactly what it is. So, God's Godzilla, if I am not mistaken, it is kind of the same situation as God Godzilla, which is like a fan-made Godzilla. And that's basically he appears in a fan-made manga. Zilla's privates. I already talked about this.
What?
Zilla, the guy who made the design, he said in an interview that he fully modeled female genitalia on Zilla.
Oh yeah.
Zilla has a
And
cloaca.
Was there a reason?
Because to make it realistic, of course, animals have cloacas.
Oh, that's crazy. They put this Lucy
It was his decision. Also, I don't think it appears on the movie in any shot.
I guess my question is, did someone ask him this, or did he just
I don't think so because he made the design.
felt the need to talk about it?
You mean the interview?
Oversight.
You mean the interview?
Yeah.
I think
it was
he
an
was.
interview.
I think he was just talking about like how it was the experience of making the design.
Oh, okay. Totally normal guy.
Zilla with a fully modeled Waka is the fault of lack of oversight.
It is kind of insane.
Okay, Dagon.
We can't let these horny motherfuckers in the goddamn model. This is a disaster.
Guys, please, we need to concentrate on this. All right, this is serious business.
This is so serious.
Oh god.
Dagon is another member in the Monsterverse. There is a flashback explaining how the Mutos reproduce, and the way that they do is that they infect other titans with parasites. Like they are parasite creatures. Dagon is a member of Godzilla species that is killed. He is also the dead Godzilla that appears in the beginning of Godzilla 2014.
Okay.
Godzilla Forever, I forgot what it is. The MonsterVerse saved Godzilla. Toho was seriously like thinking on the concept of retiring the Godzilla brand. Like they were seriously thinking on it because I don't know if you guys knew about, like, if you guys don't know about this. Godzilla Final Wars was like meant to be the last Godzilla movie, and Godzilla had been on a hiatus for 10 years before Legendary came along. So Toho was genuinely thinking, hey, Godzilla is really not giving us like enough money anymore. Maybe we should finally actually do retire him. And then Legendary came along, and they were like, hey, yeah, sure, we're not probably gonna do anything with Godzilla. Let's like give it a try. And then Godzilla 2014, even though that movie was not as critically acclaimed as other Godzilla movies, it is still like made Toho like gain interest in it, mainly because it made a lot of money. But it still like made them like it re-sparkled that interest, and then they started to work on Shin Godzilla. And then now here we are, one of the best times to be a Godzilla fan. Godzilla. Ah, God, Godzilla couple. Okay.
Oh no.
There's a manga. There's a manga, right? It is a manga about Godzilla destroying a city. While Godzilla is destroying the city, there is a couple that they are in one of the buildings, and they are ready to fuck. And then they see Godzilla, and they're like, "Holy shit! Godzilla is destroying the city." What will you do? And then they continue to fuck.
Oh,
and they like they fuck, and then like from the now and then it cuts from the fucking to Godzilla destroying the city.
Oh.
And then at the end of the comic, they survive Godzilla. They survive his attack, right? Like somehow they manage to like not die in this while they are fucking. And then they are like, "Wow, I can't believe that we did it. We survived Godzilla." And then they start to fuck again.
Oh.
Monster Warrior Godzilla is really weird. Monster Warrior Godzilla is another manga where the Godzilla Titan, like the Godzilla monsters, they are humanoid giant warriors. Like, and when I say humanoid, I mean that it's a muscular man with Godzilla's head and a sword.
Okay.
And they are from another dimension, and Godzilla has a girlfriend that's literally just a giant woman.
Okay.
I need to find. Wait, no. Give me a second.
Like,
I need to find a picture. I need to show this.
So, while Crow's finding a picture, we're at 21.
21?
Yeah.
That's a little. That's kind of embarrassing. I thought I would know more. It's because the problem is I think I know some of these and I just forgot because I don't recognize the name.
But that's 21 out of how many is the question?
I'm not counting all of that.
Yeah, no. I guess if you just look at the wall of text, that's already enough to. That's already. I found it. I found the picture. Can I copy and paste this into OBS? I don't think I can. I'm going to download this and I'm going to put it on OBS. Wait a second. Because I want Lixie, I want to share this with you.
What
Oh.
the fuck is this?
Oh my god!
Gaze upon him.
Wearing
She's beautiful.
BDSM gear.
Who has
Godzilla's literally
massive
wearing
tits?
BDSM gear.
Yeah. Girly pops in
Why?
like kitty armor.
Uh,
So many questions. Why does she have leaves in her butt crack? Is one of them.
I don't know.
She's wearing a thong, Matrix. She's wearing a leaf thong.
A gallant warrior. He has a sword. I didn't even think
He
about
has
the
a
fact that
sword.
he has a sword.
He has a sword. He's a warrior. Actually, yeah. Let me think. It's because I don't think I can find the Godzilla couple. Yeah, no, I
don't
will
know
not
if
be.
I want.
It's because there's nothing graphic about it. Like it's not hentai. It's just weird.
Okay.
Anyways, let's continue. I stopped. Okay. 80th Academy Awards. Was it the Oscars? No, right?
Oh,
Academy Awards is not the Oscars, right?
I
No.
don't think so,
Okay.
right?
Okay, sorry. My mind went into like a loop. Anyways, I don't know what this is. I forgot. It's because one thing that I do want to share. After years of Godzilla being a thing, -1 finally got him an Oscar, and that made everyone very happy. Which, by the way, the director he met what's the name of the director? Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
He's a really big fan of him, and the scene where Godzilla is like chasing the boats in the water is completely inspired by Jaws, and he was so happy because he literally met his idol while he was getting the Oscar.
Yeah.
And he gave him a Godzilla -1 figure. It was beautiful. I was so happy for him.
That's so cool.
Chibico special. I forgot what it is. Godzilla vs Berserk. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not the Berserk the manga. There was supposed to be a monster called Berserk, and he was basically like a giant. How do I explain it? He's like a bunch of molten metal, and he was forming himself, and like he was supposed to like turn into like a metal version. He was trying to turn kind of into Mechagodzilla.
Yeah.
But then the movie never happened. Polygon, which are the guys that made the another Godzilla anime. They made Godzilla Earth, which is also bad and sucks and terrible, and they should be ashamed of themselves. But they used the concept to make the Mechagodzilla in that one. By the way, that series, that's like those 3 movies, they suck so much. Mechagodzilla in that, not Mechagodzilla. He is Mechagodzilla in the prequels, like the prequel novel. You know, the thing that you cannot see the giant monster, it's just a novel. Yeah, in the show, he's a city. He forms himself into a city. He's like a giant metal city. It's bad. Godzilla Great Naval Battle. It was supposed to be. It was supposed to be a movie where Godzilla fights a bunch of things in the ocean, and then at the end he fights Mechagodzilla, but made it to be naval. That's a warning from G. I forgot. Godzilla versus the Devil. Godzilla versus the Devil is not
From
real.
the Bible?
Godzilla
Not
vs. the Devil,
real.
it was a fake advertisement. I'm pretty sure it was also after Godzilla vs. Ghidorah.
Okay.
I read something, that doesn't matter, we're gonna get there. King Kong and Jet Jaguar suit. Godzilla vs. Megalon is the one that introduced Jet Jaguar. In the German title, because they wanted it to be more appealing, they named, instead of calling him Jet Jaguar, they called him King Kong. And some people claimed, some people claimed that the German version tried to make the viewer think that the Jet Jaguar was actually King Kong in a suit. It's not. That's not true. Also, Godzilla Kingdom is a comic that I have. Shin Ultraman and Shin Godzilla. So Shin, a little bit of backstory. In Ultraman, Ultraman, like he fought a bunch of different monsters constantly. So they usually asked for more suits. Like they reused the suits a lot because that was cheaper. So there are two monsters from Ultraman that are literally just Godzilla. One I forgot the name. The other is named Gomez. I want to find the picture now. Wait. I'm gonna send the picture to you guys first. Then I'm gonna put it on the stream. This is Gomez. As you can see, he is Godzilla.
Gomez. Oh yeah, that's
Gomez
Godzilla.
got him.
And this is Gomez in the Shin Ultraman. Shin Ultraman is like a series that got released just a while ago. And they made him look like this. And that's so creative. Like that's so fun to me. Because originally he was just like Godzilla. So they made him Shin Godzilla. I want to share this in the stream. Wait a moment. God, putting images on OBS is so boring and slow. And I wish there was a better way. But anyway, this is Gomez can be here. I'm gonna put it like he's small.
Gomez can stay here with us.
Gomez can stay. It's a PNG. He doesn't block the background. I can literally keep him there. He's so. Gomez is going to be forever a part of our streams.
Okay.
I have this. Okay, and this is Shin Gomez. See, it's so cool. It's so cool. He dies off screen, but it's so cool.
Well, that's unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. Get out of here, Shin Gomez. You'll never be as cool as the OG.
He looks like a little figurine.
Yeah. A Space Godzilla.
Replace that guy with.
Yeah, no,
Gomez.
can be. What? Oh, dude, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get to Serizawa in a second. Don't worry. A Space Godzilla. I don't know what this is supposed to be. Space Godzilla. Space Godzilla. No, actually, I don't even care what this was supposed to be about. I don't even care what this was supposed to be about. Space Godzilla's origin is so weird. Because Biollante dies, goes to space. Mothra dies, goes to space. They argue that both of those things brought Godzilla cells to like outside of the world. Both of those Godzilla cells, like from different sources, went into a black hole, and then Space Godzilla was born.
Oh.
That's such a complicated fucking thing for nothing. It's Godzilla but from space. That's it. I don't know why they decided that he needed two origin stories. There's two explanations. Gamera and Planet of the Monsters. Gamera and Planet of the Monsters. If I am not mistaken, it was supposed to be basically just Gamera fighting a bunch of bullshit. I think it is that. I think it is just Gamera fighting a bunch of bullshit.
Okay.
That's it. There's no more explanation needed. Does someone want to read the next one? While I go get pictures?
After...
You guys read it. I have no idea which one we're on.
Wait a minute. Which one are we talking about? One after Gamera on Planet
It's the one below King Kong in a Jet Jaguar suit.
Oh, Sperm Godzilla and Cancer Cell Godzilla.
Mm-hmm. I am. Give me a second. I am getting you a picture. First, I'm gonna get the picture of the cancer cell Godzilla.
Oh, there's pictures of them.
There
They're
is.
real.
There is because guess where they come from. A manga.
Oh.
There he
Oh
is.
my god, are they in Cells at Work? Dude, that'd be so funny if they were in Cells at Work.
I don't think they're in Cells at Work. No.
That would be
Dude,
amazing
that's
though. That would
That's
be
a perfect cameo, bro.
that would be amazing though.
Which one is this?
This is the cancer cell Godzilla.
Well, okay.
And this is
This one's
sperm
not too
cell
bad.
Godzilla.
I have an idea in my head of what I want Cell Godzilla to look like. Oh my goodness! This is pretty much exactly what I wanted.
What horror have you guys uncovered now?
Sperm cell Godzilla.
It honestly just kind of looks like they made Godzilla a snake.
Yeah, it
He
does
looks like
just
a
look like
worm.
Godzilla's a snake, but like with a throat.
Okay.
Yeah, with a weird bulbous throat.
I am gonna go to bed because I've got D&D in the morning and I actually want to get good sleep.
You got D&D in the Monday?
Monday.
I said morning.
It's a recurring joke, Bismarck, you fucker.
No. Fuck you. You bitch.
I am a bitch. A clever bitch.
Clever bitch. No, you're a dumb bitch. Don't oversell yourself.
Good
like that
night,
ever again.
Bismarck.
Leave. I thought you wanted to
Yeah.
get to sleep.
I thought you wanted
I
to
know,
sleep
but
and not
first
hear
I wanted to fully
interesting
crow.
facts about Godzilla.
Yeah,
And then
you
next
should let
he's
them
episode,
either
not a
I'm like,
god.
confirm
Miles
Godzilla
Morales.
or leave. Oh, there he goes.
There he is.
Hi,
I'm just,
Bismarck.
I like how sometimes I will just move Gomez around because I'm bored.
You should replace the white thing with Gomez.
The wolf man, you
werewolf.
mean. There we go.
Yeah, replace the Wolfman with Gomez.
There we go.
There we go.
Period.
Godzilla. Okay. Gamera in the MonsterVerse. I already explained this. Gamera was in the concept art before the artists learned that they did not have the rights for Gamera.
Oh.
Godzilla versus M. It was supposed to be Godzilla versus. I think it was supposed to be. I think M was a guy. I think it was. I think it was a guy instead of a monster. Anyway, it was a movie that wasn't made.
Okay.
Biollante King Ghidorah hybrid. In one of the mangas, King Ghidorah is coming to destroy the Earth as he usually does, and then Biollante tries to stop him. Biollante then absorbs King Ghidorah DNA and transforms into a Biollante King Ghidorah hybrid, and then she dies.
Oh no.
The Millennium Era was never supposed to happen. The Millennium Era, because after Godzilla vs. Destoroyah, Godzilla was in a hiatus, and they wanted it to be a hiatus of 10 years, so it would be like, Godzilla will only get another movie in 2005.
Yeah.
Then, Godzilla 98 sucked balls. It was terrible. So Toho was like, fuck, we gotta do something because people will hate Godzilla if we don't make a movie soon. And then they made a movie. They made Godzilla in 2000, and then they kept making the Millennium Era movies. So yeah, if Godzilla 98 wasn't bad, we wouldn't have the cool movies from the Millennium Era. Godzilla versus Super Nuked Godzilla. Super Nuked Godzilla was supposed to be. Was one of the ideas that they had before Godzilla vs. Destoroyah was before they had the full idea for Godzilla vs. Destoroyah. It was just going to be another Godzilla variant, which was going to be boring. Godzilla Doom Island. I forgot.
Okay.
Shibiko Special. If I'm not mistaken, I think that is the horse game. if I'm not mistaken, it might be something. No, it was Shin Arima. Shin Arima. You can remove that point, asterisk. Shin Arima was a browser game that was about horse races, right? And there was a special where Shin Godzilla tried to kill you while you were riding your horse, and then if you
Oh.
won, the army would come and kill him.
Oh.
Oh. Shibiko special. I'm willing to search this one, but I'm going to guess it first. If I guess it wrong, it can be a wrong point. I think that it is a special for a mobile game. That and then like it had like a cameo of Godzilla monsters. Not Godzilla monsters, different Godzillas. I think it was Godzilla Earth, Shin Godzilla, and another one.
Mhm.
Okay.
We're getting so close to the end.
We
I
are.
know.
Shigeko special. Fuck. No, I was wrong. I was wrong, guys. Shibeko special was a Japanese stage show which was aired in Tokyo 12 channel.
Damn.
Just a second. A number of Toho monsters, as well as other kaiju, made appearances, including Godzilla. Fuck! I fucked it up.
You fucked it up. You should add 5 negative points for him.
I can't believe this. It's the show. It's the one that it's super fucked. It's the one that like a fucking Bagara appears and he looks terrible. Like I think.
Oh.
Doesn't matter. It's done. Also, I went to look into the pictures. First thing that appeared, I'm pretty sure this is a... Yeah, no, this is a yaoi manga. Anyways. Oh, we are really close to the end.
Yeah.
Giant Dr. Sarazawa. So, there on the right, that guy, that polygonal man, if you played that game and you beat the game with all the monsters, you would unlock Giant Dr. Sarazawa. Giant Dr. Sarazawa is the guy that made the Oxygen Destroyer and he killed himself to kill Godzilla in Godzilla 54. It's him, but he's a giant man with the Oxygen Destroyer in his hand. A cannon comes out of his eye patch.
What?
Yeah, there's nothing else I can say about that. It's just that a cannon comes out of his eye patch. You want something more? They made a giant man into a giant monster. Anyways. By the way, the actor for Dr. Sarazawa, he appears in like so many Godzilla movies. Like,
As he should.
He appears in so many Godzilla movies. Like he like people really like him. Anyways, the March 15th, 1977 airing of Godzilla vs. Megalon. At first, you would think, this is nothing. This is nothing. Why is this here? But this is a cut version of the movie because it needed to be less than 1 hour long, and in between there would be clips of a guy, I forgot his name, I think he was like a comedian, dressed as Godzilla, and he would do like funny clips. All of those clips were lost. The footage of this airing was lost, and that's it.
Oh.
Awesome.
Lost King of the Monsters footage. If I am not mistaken, in King of the Monsters, there's like 15 minutes of lost footage that's just destroyed buildings.
Oh.
Like that's just like the destruction from like that the monsters caused. And that's it. There's nothing much special about it. I think it was like they made it and then they realized like, yeah, no, this is way too much. Let's just cut it.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Mecha Godzilla
that's
Sonic.
little-
What?
I was just gonna say it's kind of weird that that's in tier 5.
I mean, yeah, I think the idea is that they weren't counting that it would be like that. They didn't count that the movie would be that long, so they made a lot of like scenes showing the destruction that the monsters caused. But then it was way too much, so they decided to scrap it since the movie was like already 2 hours long.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Mechagodzilla Sonic. This is a theory. In Sonic Adventure, in one of the
Oh.
death eggs, there is a room that has a bunch of like giant tubes that have like metal Sonic versions inside of them, and one
Uh-huh.
of those is very, very similar. Like I'm gonna find a picture of that one also. Wait, give me a moment.
God. Well, while he's finding a picture of Lixie, I like Friday Night Funkin'. I play it
What?
still. Lixie asked, "You guys like Friday Night Funkin'?" FNF, okay.
I never played Friday Night Funkin', but I did play the Roblox version of Friday Night Funkin' a few times with my just a few times. And I was not good at it because I'm not very good at rhythm games that aren't like tapping on a screen.
I'm not good at rhythm games. I like Friday Night Funkin' though. I like the song.
I tried getting into it, but like I couldn't. I was too bad. Anyways, I put it in the thing. This one is perfect because it has like all the comparisons. Yeah, no, there is one Metal Sonic model that looks very close to Mechagodzilla.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. People are really like pulling out all the stops. They're like circling the parts of their anatomy and everything.
Mm-hmm. The thing that makes it for me is that the chest is exactly the same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
Okay.
the end, the last one, Godzilla Land. Godzilla
I didn't
Land.
realize.
Mm.
Sorry. I was
No,
just
no.
gonna say I didn't realize Mechagodzilla looks so goofy.
This is the first. This is the first Mechagodzilla. He was very goofy looking. It's because Godzilla looked very goofy already. So like in comparison, Mechagodzilla looks super cool.
Yeah.
Okay. The last thing. Oops, let me get this out of the way. Godzilla Land Adventure was made as like a kids thing. Like it was kind of like a kids TV thing. That was supposed to advertise Godzilla vs. Mothra. Fun fact
Okay.
about Godzilla Land. This was the first time that Chibi Godzilla was introduced.
Oh, okay. I like Chibi Godzilla.
Oh.
He had a cuter design. Wait. Let me see if I can find it. Because Chibi Godzilla nowadays has like a different design.
Godzilla.
But anyways, Godzilla Land, all lost footage.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Godzilla has a terrible habit of absolutely losing all of something because they didn't bother to they didn't bother
Oh,
to save it.
God.
That's incredible.
That's amazing.
God damn it! I can't find it because every time that I search Chibi Godzilla, I only see the one that's like the recent one that everyone knows
Yeah.
about.
Oh.
But anyways, Chibi Godzilla was introduced in this, and he was adorable, even more than the one that we have now. This was Asterix. Could you please tell me how many I got? I didn't get.
Let me see. I closed the thing out, but it's like 30. I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
God, why is Gomez so HD?
25. You got 25.
25.
Yeah.
Ah, that's more than I thought. I'm kind of
25.
disappointed.
Out of the whole thing.
Yeah, I think you did good.
Ah.
God.
This one. Oh, and it only took 1 hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, an hour,
Oh,
an extra
incredible.
hour. I swear, these other presentations are shorter.
Yeah, they.
They will be
I mean,
shorter.
mine is also gonna be kind of long, but in comparison, it'll be shorter. Maybe.
I can
don't
go
know.
second, as a
Yeah,
a
you should
break.
go next.
Mine-
You should go next.
I'll go next. Let me share my screen so you guys.
Yay.
Just start.
Did you? Wait.
What?
sharing my
I
screen,
joined the
please.
stream. You made Gomez huge.
He's really big.
He's
He's very
What the
HD for some reason.
Yeah,
don't know why.
it blew up very well.
okay.
I'm for this.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's such a busy, a really first thing. It's awesome.
I can't get over him moving it around.
Yeah, no,
Whoop.
he's like,
Whoop.
he's. Where's he
Are you-
going?
He's going upstairs.
Bro, are you able to show the presentations?
I can. Do you have it ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, I didn't know we
I
were
was
doing
done
it
last night.
today. How
I was
fun!
done last night, bro.
How fun! Wait, I lost Gomez. I lost Gomez.
No, no, Gomez,
Ah,
where'd he go?
I gotta wait. Where is he?
Oh god.
Where did he go?
Bro, you lost him. You put him off screen. He ran away.
Gomez is free. He can be anywhere.
He's loose.
Dude, he's gonna be with us every stream, guys.
He will be here every stream. Here we go. Brought him back.
Okay.
Oh, there he
God.
is.
Oh
Yeah, Gomez, come home. Gomez, come home.
Oops.
It's a
What?
parody of Gary Come Home.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking.
There's
What's
Quack.
up, danger?
Oh yeah.
Wait, give me a second. I need to make a new thing. Let me get these shit off the screen. Gomez can stay.
You do that.
Gomez stays, but the rest of you gotta go.
Gomez can sit in the corner
Yeah.
for the rest of the time we're here.
He shouldn't be in the way of anything, so
Yeah.
you put him in the corner.
Transmission. I think. Okay, sure. I'm not good with OBS, guys.
No worries.
I will admit. This is not supposed to be this. Get out of here. Capture this. I'm gonna call it this. There we go. Let me change it so it's just the
I got
presentation.
scared for a second because the
Oh.
audio went out. Just because my headphones died.
Oh.
Okay.
It's okay. I'll live without them. Guys, if you haven't seen my recent obsession, he's huge in the corner.
Wait a second. I'm making
It's
sure
okay,
that
it's
I'm not
okay.
cutting anything. There we go.
Okay. They have partially seen this presentation.
Yeah, we've seen some of it, a little bit.
I
of
don't remember. Wait, let me change the title of the stream.
Mine
Asterisk.
actually might be
Asterisk.
50
How do I
minutes.
write your name again? That's
A
like-
asterisk
P. Alright.
talks about my autism stream. There we go.
Autism stream.
Yeah, that's easier than.
Perfect, honestly.
Okay. This is a 100 out of 100 presentation, so we're gonna start. One of these is my tablet background.
Yeah, if you think this looks busy,
We got Into the Spider-Verse changes. Into the Spider-Verse Miles changes up the formula. His first Spider-Man that wasn't like the first in his universe that we've seen in the movies. If you see this little asterisk in the corner, I only give a shit about the movies. I don't. That technically, he's not the first. He doesn't have an Aunt May, which is gonna slowly go. He has an Uncle Aaron ish, but he doesn't have an Aunt May. He's special.
where's Uncle Ben?
He doesn't have an Uncle Ben. It's Aaron. And he's the first animated Spider-Man movie, which animation tops live action for Spider-Man movies. Obviously. Second point, he's black. My reasons? I'm black. So I'm right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yay!
Okay, next one. Go away. And a quick word from our sponsor, Autism. Ever
Yeah.
like a lot of interest in something? Do you want to cry when a shirt tag touches you? Do you want to not be able to sit still? Get Autism today, just for the low cost of your sanity and social cues. And a little word.
To you until it's too late.
Oh,
I know
wow.
where you live. And guess what? I live there too. I hover around all of you. I know no color barrier, no religion, no morality, no currency. I speak your language fluently, and with every voice I take away, I acquire
That's
yet
scary.
another language. I work very quickly.
I
work
love this
faster than
video.
Pediatric AIDS, cancer, and diabetes combined. And if you are happily married, I will make sure that your marriage fails. Your money will fall into my hands, and I will bankrupt you for my own self-gain. I don't sleep.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck, this is
I
scary.
will make it virtually impossible for your family to easily attend a temple, a birthday party, a public park, without a struggle, without embarrassment, without pain. You have no cure for me. Your scientists...
Up there, it's a whole 3-minute video, so I will not show 3 minutes of it.
Autism is like an eldritch god that tortures people.
Oh yeah, it's my pen. It's my pen because I like. Okay, moving on. The movie is there's no evidence needed. I'm right. I'm just right.
Mm-hmm. Okay, acceptable.
Very pretty.
It's so quick.
Duh.
It's very pretty. Finn,
There we go.
congratulations.
Wow, look at that. Canva. Look at my Spider-Man
Jesus
background.
Christ! I'm gonna get on the screen for a second. Look at that. This is the background of an actual person, by the way. This is Esric showed this to us. You can barely see YouTube.
Yeah, you can't see anything.
I got the essentials, Krita, Ibis Paint, Canva, anime, note-taking, Papa's Plateria, Pinterest, YouTube, Spotify. It's the essentials. It's a 10. It's a 100 out of 100 presentation. Also, I need to charge my laptop.
I agree.
Yeah.
And boop. There we
There we
go.
go.
Does that mean it's my turn?
Are you
Yes.
able to? Are you able to? Do
Yeah,
you
I
have it?
can. I absolutely can.
Great, great. But let me put Gomez in his original position.
Okay, let
Let's
me.
see.
I technically I have two things to show you guys. Okay.
Ooh. Lexi agrees that this is a 100 out of 100 presentation.
I left, and I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. Okay, so let me present my screen. I am using my phone for this because I do not have a tablet, and my laptop is not a viable option. So we are gonna just no, I don't want to share my thing. I want to share something else actually.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy that we got Gomez because every time that I look at the left the left side of the screen, I get really happy to see him.
Okay.
Oh God.
This is our first part of this. Yes. Okay. Everybody, welcome to Tumblr Friday. Okay? This is episode 33 of Tumblr Friday. No, you have never seen the other episodes of Tumblr Friday. We're moving on. Welcome to my presentation of the scandal of HIV living, lies, Hamilton, and sexually transmitted diseases. In the background, we have some of my favorite Tumblr posts. So everybody take a second to observe my favorite Tumblr posts. Anyways, it's starring me. I'm the host. What?
Is that you?
Uh,
Is that a picture of you?
No. But that's my avatar for right now, okay?
Okay.
This is who will be
your spiritual animal.
Yeah, okay. Disclaimer before we start. HIV/AIDS is a devastating disease that disproportionately affects low-income Black and brown people. It's killed over 40 million people, and the U.S. government is still failing people who are currently living with HIV/AIDS. It's not funny, and I'm so sorry to anyone who's lost a loved one for it. But anyways...
Anyways, let's make fun of it.
We're not making fun of it. We're not making fun of AIDS today. We're not doing that today. Let me grab my...
Close the presentation.
Just you wait, because we're going to my actual mode of presentation.
Oh, okay.
That was
shit.
just...
That was the intro. That
was the intro.
Okay.
Welcome. Welcome. My phone is at 33%, and we need to do this before it dies. So let's begin. This is the HIV... Wait, give me 1 second. It's fine. Okay, we are going to begin here with Miss Angie Schuyler. I'm on a hidden layer. It's okay. Don't look at those.
I didn't.
Okay, so we start with Miss Angie Schuyler. Miss Angie Schuyler was a Tumblr user, and she wrote a very, very, very... She was in, we got, Angie Schuyler. She was very into Hamilton, period. Like, very, very, very big Hamilton fan. Super, super into the Hamilton fandom. And she wrote a fan fiction about it's called To Scale the Blue Sky. Okay, It's called Scale of the Blue Sky. And generally, let me tell you before I tell you this, it was about John Lawrence in the 80s at the beginning of the AIDS epidemic. And Hamilton contracts AIDS in the fic. That's what it's about. It's about John Lawrence and Alexander Hamilton being in love, and Hamilton gets AIDS. So we're moving on. Generally, let me tell you this. Generally, people liked this fan fiction. People liked To Scale the Blue Sky. And that is when Miss Angie Schuyler becomes not Angie Schuyler. She becomes Blue Sky Sapphic. Okay. She becomes Blue Sky Sapphic. I don't know how to spell Sapphic, apparently. Blue Sky Sapphic. This is our new protagonist. Blue Sky Sapphic also is Isra.
Okay.
Okay.
We have really pretty handwriting.
Thank you. Blue Sky Sapphic is Isra. Okay, they're the same person. So let's get what the information we know about Isra. All right. Isra, as we know, she is a Hamilton fan. Right. She's a Hamilton fan, but she's a 19-year-old. I think she's a lesbian. Lesbian. And on.
Why did this appear?
Huh?
Okay,
If she's sapphic, I think she's a lesbian.
She is sapphic because she is a lesbian. Also, I didn't mention this earlier. I'm pretty sure that the fanfic she wrote about John Lawrence or about Alexander Hamilton getting AIDS had like over 172,000 words, but that's besides the point. Yeah. So Scale of Blue Sky was really popular. She was a 19-year-old. I think she was like Chinese, and then she was either Pakistan. I think she was supposed to be like Pakistani or like Chinese Indian or something like that. Okay. This is very important. Chinese Pakistani. And Isra is married. Well, she was not married at the time of writing the fanfiction, but she gets married, loves a woman named Mukta. Okay. Mukta is like, she's around the same age. I'm pretty sure she's supposed to be like Somali or like part Somali. And so Isra's backstory, according to her, is that she's a 19-year-old Chinese Pakistani lesbian who lives in India. And when she was living in India, she was the victim of sex trafficking. Very, very important, because Isra is HIV positive, okay? Isra is HIV positive. This is very important to who she is as a person. Do you know who else is HIV positive? Oh, no. Mukta isn't HIV positive. I forgot. But Isra is HIV positive. Very, very, very important. And guess what? Isra, also known as Blue Sky Sapphic, starts a Tumblr blog called HIV Living. This is where we get HIV Living from. Okay, so Isra, Blue Sky Sapphic, and HIV Living are the same person. And HIV Living was run by Isra and like some of Isra's friends, who were also like HIV positive people. And a lot of people really liked HIV Living because it was generally a very realistic representation of what it's like to live, to like be a person living with HIV/AIDS. But then we get into something messy. So we're gonna bring in someone who I'm gonna use green. We'll call her Ariel. I'm not gonna use that green. That green is actually fucking ugly. I like that one. Her name is Ariel. Okay, and Ariel is a dead dove don't eat kind of writer, right?
Do you need to explain that to the audience? by the
Okay, for anyone
audience
who doesn't
Blixie.
know, yeah, okay. So for anyone who is not chronically online, Dead Dove Don't Eat is a situation, a kind of like a running joke, also warning in fandom circles, where when you read the tags, that is exactly what you get. Okay, there is a dead dove. Don't eat. You're gonna find a dead dove. All right, just don't do it. But anyways, so she would write like the craziest, weirdest, most raunchy Hamilton fiction. Okay, and this is why Isra. We're gonna use red. Oh no, not that red. We're gonna use that red. Isra hated Ariel, not the dead dove don't eat. She hated Ariel because Ariel was a George Washington and Hamilton shipper. And yes, yes, exactly. So she wrote raunchy Hamilton fan fiction, and Isra hated it. Okay, because and she thought that she called Ariel a pedophile because of the age difference. She called her all kinds of crazy stuff, and so Ariel reasonably did not like Isra. They don't like each other. No. And Mukta is kind of completely irrelevant. At some point, Isra and Mukta get married, but I don't exactly remember when. So they're married in India. Keep that in mind. They're two women getting married in India. In like 2016, I think this is when this happens. And we need to talk now. Let's change the color. We need to talk about this really awesome group that Isra was in. That was like very much, it was just like a bunch of black and brown people in the Hamilton fandom who would get together and just like talk about what it's like to be a black and brown person in the Hamilton fandom, because for obvious reasons sometimes it was a little uncomfortable. 10 out of 10. They would bully Ariel. Like they hated her so much. Very anti-Ariel. And Ariel goes on Isra's page, right? And Isra is talking about a lot of things that don't really make sense. Okay? Isra is a lesbian Chinese Pakistani 19-year-old, by the way. She's 19, and she's married to Mukta, who I'm pretty sure her lore was like she's the daughter of an American, like a powerful American man, but she also was trafficked. Wasn't in the news though. It wasn't in the news. A powerful American politician's daughter was trafficked in India, but it was never on the news. She made sure that we didn't know, that we knew it was never on the news. And Isra, she takes a little break, right? And so now her account is being run by Allo Lesbian. Okay? Allo Lesbian. And Allo Lesbian, I didn't even spell that right. Allo Lesbian. Allo Lesbian is just like a moderator, like a friend kind of. And Ariel calls her out, or like tries to text Isra about something, but ends up getting to Allo Lesbian, who is apparently just a friend who is also HIV positive. Why is this not color dropping? I'm gonna kill myself. Oh wait, I'm not on the wrong layer. Who is also HIV positive. They're running the HIV positive page. And they're asking a question because Isra has been asking people for money. All right, she's been asking people to fund money for her just like general medical prowess, could like things she needs to have done, and all kinds of shit. But a very important part is that she is living in India, and this specific like service is not available in India. Like you cannot, like people in India cannot use this service to transfer money, right? And so Ariel hits up Allo Lesbian and is like, hey, Allo Lesbian, can you tell me why Isra, who lives in India, is asking for money through this website that is not available for, India? And she goes, oh, well, actually, Isra, I had no idea. I had no idea. Let me ask Isra. She's going no contact. No contact. All right? As far as we know, Isra doesn't exist anymore. And Allo Lesbian texts Ariel a little bit later. And she tells her, like, oh, I got in contact with Isra. Isra said that she has a friend in the States who gets the money for her and then sends it to Isra. And obviously Ariel was like, what? Like, that doesn't make sense. And then Ariel starts pointing out more holes in the plot. She says, well, if Isra is a woman living in India, how is she married to Mukta? You gay marriage is not legal in India at the time. I actually don't know if gay marriage is legal in India, period. I think it might be. I don't know.
I think nowadays it is, but it definitely wasn't at the time.
So she's like, well, how are they married? And they were like, oh, well, they're not actually married. And but that's what Israel was telling everyone, that they went to the temple, and they talk about being like a multiracial, like, because they're different religions. Isra is, I'm pretty sure, Muslim, and then her wife Mukta is Catholic. And it's very important, like Isra talked about it all the time, 24/7. Different religions, very important that they had to have 2 separate weddings because they're different religions. And Ariel is just poking holes in the plot, poking so many holes in the plot. And eventually, Ariel resorts to using a website that was very commonly used on Tumblr to find the IP address of Isra. And what would you know it? Isra is not in India. Isra is located in the United States. And she tells this to Allo Lesbian and is like, well, so she doesn't live in India. Is anything true? And Allo Lesbian is like, oh my god, I didn't know. So confused. Poor Allo Lesbian, right? Nope. Ariel uses the IP address. It's the same IP address. It's the same. So Allo Lesbian.
The same person?
Isra, yeah. So pretty much the Blue Sky Sapphic account and the Allo Lesbian account are being posted from the same place, right?
Whoa.
So, yeah. And so Ariel is like, what the flip? What the sigma? What is going on? And and as everything is happening, Allo Lesbian, like, she tells her, like, oh, I know you're lying. Like, I know that you're Isra. Just fess up. And then we find in Allo Lesbian's account, we find her Insta. Okay? We find her Insta that was linked to her Tumblr account. We're going to draw the Instagram logo right now. Actually, what does it look like? I don't remember. Instagram. That doesn't look like the Instagram logo. Good enough. Good enough. That looks really bad. I'm gonna cover that up.
Why are you doing this? Just unmake it.
No, don't tell me what to do. Yeah. So she finds the Instagram, and who would have thunk? Who would have thunk? Allo Lesbian is a white college student. She's a white college student who goes to who apparently goes to the same university as Isra. And then she starts to make up this intricate story about, her name is Alex, by the way. Allo Lesbian doesn't matter anymore. We have Alex. Alex is our real perpetrator in this matter. Alec.
Holy shit.
Yep, Alex is the devil.
From the Bible.
Oh, I thought you were drawing
We have
boobs.
what?
For a second, I thought you were going to draw boobs.
Oh my god, you're such a freak.
I am.
Anyways, we're moving on. Yeah, so Alex apparently makes up this big old lie that that Mukta and Isra are real people and that she is Isra's roommate, and she was so obsessed with Isra and Isra's story and Isra's experience as an HIV positive person that she made a Tumblr blog pretending to be Isra, and that she made another Tumblr blog because Mukta is a Tumblr user, guys. Mukta is a Tumblr user.
Mm-hmm.
Love. Mukta is a Tumblr user. We find that out. My dog is trying to get on the bed, but he physically cannot get on the bed because he is too short. But I'm not gonna help him out because I'm busy. Yeah. So, and then Ariel is like, "You're lying. Like you're lying. I don't know why you're lying. Like just stop lying and apologize to people for being a piece of shit. You know, like for claiming to be an HIV positive person and having an entire Tumblr account, multiple Tumblr accounts." About being multiple people with HIV, and Alex starts getting scared. Alex starts sweating. Alex is sweating, getting nervous, and it's like, please don't dox me. Please, for the love of God, don't dox me. And Ariel is like, I'm not gonna dox you. Like, just say you're sorry. Just apologize. And she keeps saying, I'll just delete the account. I'll delete the account. How about that? He's like, no, apologize on the account and keep the account up. But you know what she does? You know what she does? Guess what she does, guys?
She deletes it.
Does she make another
She
account?
deletes the HIV living account and it's gone. And then the HIV living account is gone. And Ariel is really angry. Okay, I'm gonna draw the little anime thing. Oh, why is it so thick?
The veins?
Ariel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ariel's really angry now. And she's like, okay, I wasn't gonna dox you, but now I am gonna dox you. So she doxes Alex.
Oh shit.
She doxes Alex. And she tells everyone that Isra this whole time has been a 20-something-year-old white college student pretending to be a woman of color with HIV and has used her quote unquote experiences as a woman of color and as an HIV positive person to argue with people. Like, she's using it as a point in her Tumblr post to be like, oh, well, I'm Chinese and I'm this and I'm that, so she's using it for leverage. Gets doxxed. What an absolute loser idiot. And then everyone finds out, and all of Alex's account, Ala Lesbian, Blue Sky Sapphic, the Instagram account, everything gets taken down. All of it is gone. And Ariel makes a post on Tumblr, and she's been correct this whole time, and then she makes a post on Tumblr that is very tone deaf and talks about why race. Wait. We're gonna erase this. She talks about how she hates that race argument is a thing on the internet. Low key racist.
Oh no.
Low-key racist. Doesn't like when people of color talk, period. Yeah. That's the end of the story. Alex gets doxxed. She deletes all of her accounts. People have her IP address and know what college she goes to. Or went to. It's been many years. I'm sure she graduated college already. Please don't look it up.
Yeah, no, don't go after it. It's not even worth it.
Don't go searching for these people. I'm actually pretty sure that the mermaid George Washington Hamilton fiction like thing that Ariel made in the first place that made everybody hate her so much is also gone and lost to Tumblr forever, which makes me really sad because I was trying really hard to find it for this presentation. All in all, HIV living, crazy and absolutely insane. And you know what the best part is? I'm gonna take that one out. It all started. Whoa, is that? No, it's not. Why are you lying to me? It all started because Hamilton.
Hamilton.
The birth.
Clenches my fists. Hamilton.
This never would have happened if Alexander Hamilton was never born. So, in conclusion,
It looks like his
this
eyes
is all
bleeding.
Alexander Hamilton's. And in a better conclusion, this presentation has been sponsored by Foo Berries. Get your Foo Berries. Get your Foo Berries. Eat your Foo Berries. Everybody, bitch. Everybody here loves Foo Berries. I love my Foo Berries. You love your Foo Berries. We all love our Foo Berries. Slay. Okay, I'm done.
Weren't they great
I
presentations?
heard Mario.
Yeah.
Ah, spaghetti.
Ah, spaghetti. Mama.
Well, I guess this is the end of the autism stream.
The
Yep.
autism.
This is the end of autism.
Today we learned about many things. Why Miles Morales is cool. Why who is Godzilla. Why racism is bad. And all the problems that came with because of Hamilton.
Yes. Because of his
Yeah.
existence.
Exactly.
Yeah. He should have died with his mother when he.
It was all his fault,
Oh.
really.
Wow. Yeah, it was all his fault. Thanks a lot, Hamilton. Get off my $10 bill.
Jump scare! Oh fuck! So scary. Okay, I guess we're good to end, right?
Yeah, that's a
Alright.
wrap.
Yeah. That's a wrap.
Goodbye, everyone. Good night. Good night.